Oh no, can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me? Oh man, for the last so many minutes, audio. Okay, I think you can hear me now, okay? The audio is really, really, really bad. The reason is because I'm having technical difficulty. The last video, I'm told there was no audio. That's what somebody is saying right here on the chat. They're saying there was no audio. So basically, guys, what I'm saying is that today I'm going to reveal exactly what happened at 9:30 a.m. Okay, something shocking happened in our trading community today at exactly 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am going to share this with you. Now, our coaches and students and members of the community have been trading the open for many, many years, but we saw something this morning that was next level, guys. Okay, in today's video, I'm giving you full access to the exact strategy we used, the were taken, and the results that came out of it all in real time. You wouldn't believe how our team crushed the market today. Now, they started the day with a watch list. Okay, so you must have a watch list. We have talked about this in our playlist. So if you missed the playlist, go and check the playlist. It's called the Free Pro Trading Course playlist. I'm going to put the link below this video. Go and watch all those videos. There's about 15, 16 videos. This one is also going to be included on that playlist. So guys, go and watch this. If you need to watch the replays, go and do that. Okay, take action. Okay, our plan, we use the 5-minute and the 15-minute open range breakout strategy. If you don't know what that is, it is tackled in video number 3 on the playlist. Go and watch that video, the open range breakout, and we use it every single day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the New York time. This is the time when the market opens. Okay, the bell rings. Okay, Monday to Friday. Okay. So the exact moment we enter the first breakout, I'm going to show you on the stocks. So I'm going to pick up one of the stocks. Now, how do we find these stocks, the watch list? How do we build our watch list? Again, this is tackled on, I think, video number 3 or video number 4 on the playlist. We show you exactly, we leverage AI. You don't have to think. You don't have to do the research. We use the tools that we have, AI, visual intelligence, to tell us exactly which stocks to trade. Now, you have to know what prompts to give the AI, and that's what the difference maker is. Most people don't know how to ask the AI. They only ask ChatGPT or the others. Can you tell me what is ABCD? But you don't. If you know how to write the right prompt, you're gonna get the right answers from the AI. So if you put in a garbage prompt, you're gonna get garbage answers. If you put in a good prompt, you're gonna get good answers. If you put an excellent prompt, you're gonna get excellent results. And that's exactly what we do. We have refined our prompts and they give us exactly what we need without any fluff, without any extras, without any confusion, clearly to the point. So the 5 stocks that were given to us was Tesla, NVDA, SPY, Apple, and AMD. Now, if you don't know what these ticker symbols are, I'm going to show you these ticker symbols in a minute. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you guys. Okay. So we're going to show you exactly how our people landed 2R, 3R, 4R. You know, we're talking about 2R return plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, some even more. Now it gets crazy because we had over 80% of the people in the room first 15 minutes, others 30 minutes, others 1 hour. Okay, so those beginners, seasoned traders, even first timers, all executing powerful. So let's go. And if you stay up to the end of this, I'm going to show you with you a bonus. I'm probably going to show you some crypto. I'm going to show you some crypto trading, what some of our students have shared with me, what they're doing to make money in the crypto world. If you missed the Bitcoin when it was $1, all is not lost. You can still have a skin in the game in a small way. Okay. And I'm also going to show you maybe some AI tools if I have time, okay, that some of our students are using to crash in the digital marketing sector. Now, if you want to be part of these live tradings, you can join our Smart Wolf Club community. The link is in the description. Now, YouTube, I was told for the YouTube to actually share our videos, you have to like the videos, you have to comment, you have to get a lot of subscribers. So you guys, I'm requesting you to go ahead and do that. Please subscribe. If you're watching this for the first time, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified next slide. We have these every week, okay? A couple times a week. Like this week, we're going to have 2 sessions. Last week we had one session. The previous week we had two. So depending on how much time, these guys are extremely busy. The coaches are busy. The members are very busy. But if we have time, we share this at least once a week minimum, twice a week at most, or even we are looking forward to having these on a daily basis, Monday, Tuesday, so you guys can jump in and trade live with our community. Okay, we're getting there. As soon as we get the time, we're able to free enough time, then we should be able to do that. And that all depends on the coaches and community members. So before I proceed, let me put a disclaimer here. I did this in the first few minutes, but I think the audio was out. So some people say they did not hear the first few minutes were useless. So I'm going to have to probably cut that off so you guys can jump in here. So if you find that the first few minutes are no audio, please don't jump off. There'll be audio starting now. Okay? It's fixed. The technical team has fixed the audio. But I'm told the previous video did not have audio at all. So maybe we're going to have to take that down and call it a day that way. But, you know, technical things happen. Okay. So the other thing I want you guys to do is make sure you like, make sure you share this, subscribe, and comment below. If you have any questions, you can ask. And you know where to get us. Our email information is in the chat. Our social groups are there. Go into the group and please don't just keep quiet or don't look around, see who is asking questions. Ask your questions. If you ask, trust me, somebody's going to answer your question. Always there, ready to help. And if you need extra help, hand holding, you can join our masterclasses. Okay, so click the link to join the club community and you are presented with a chance to join our masterclasses. They fill up so quickly because our coaches are extremely busy, so they cannot take care of everybody. So you really have to go through a qualification process. Yeah, because they don't just take anybody on board. Their time is so critical. Their time is so valuable. They are not going to waste time with people who are not serious. So you have to show some level of seriousness. Okay. Now, with that said, let me share my screen and I'll show you exactly what happened today, 9:30. Okay, so here, let's see if the technical thing is going to happen. Let's see if we can. There we go. Boom. Okay, guys, I think you can see the screen here. I'm on TradingView. Okay, we use TradingView for our analysis, our trade. So if you don't have a account, put the link in the description. Subscribe. It is free. There's a free tier. You need that. You can use that as a beginner. And when you start becoming advanced, more features, then you can subscribe. Okay, you can use our link, guys. Okay. All right, so let's put a disclaimer before we start showing any results or any trades. Whatever I'm showing you guys is risky. It's not professional advice or investment advice. This is just what our members are doing. We are just some guys on the internet. Okay, we've been doing it for so long, so we're just sharing our experiences. Okay, so if you need any professional advice, you can seek that from professional advisors. And we have coaches from all over the world. Anybody can do this as long as you have an internet and practice and practice. And always make sure trading is very risky. Whether you're trading anything, Forex, any asset, you can lose your money, the entire amount or part of it. So please don't risk any money that you cannot afford to lose. You lose your money. It doesn't matter how long you're trading, you can lose your money anytime because we don't control the markets. Okay, it's very risky business. Okay, so you're only doing this at your own risk. Okay, always proper risk management and only risk money that you can afford to lose. If you can't afford to lose it, you can trade using paper money. If you go to TradingView, you can set up a paper account and you can trade using paper money just for you to practice. Okay, so you can see this setup here was one of our students doing BTC USDT. That was crypto, but that's not what we are interested in. So I'm going to click off on this one and I will go to stocks. So we are going to look at our 5 stocks that we're looking at: NVDA, Apple, SPY, which is a fund, and also the other ones that we were looking at. You guys can see AMD, NVIDIA, and Tesla. Okay, so we're going to look at those 5 top stocks that we are dealing with. So you go to stocks, and then we're going to remove this, and we're going to start with Tesla. So let's bring up Tesla. Okay, there we go. We have Tesla here. And this is the daily. No, we're going to go to the 15 minutes. Okay, so you're going, time frame here is 15. I'm going to remove all the drawings. I'm going to remove the indicator because we don't need it. We keep it very simple. So again, we're going to go for 10:30 today. Okay. I mean 9:30 right here. This is where it opened. This big massive candle here. You can see the big massive candle. So you're gonna mark the top and the bottom. Now, if you don't understand any of this, please go watch our previous trainings in the playlist. I put the playlist at the bottom. Okay, so and then you turn that to red because some of you are already asking, oh, what is are you doing? What lines are you drawing? These lines are we are marking the top and the bottom of the opening candle, 15-minute opening candle. There we go, and we are going to put it as green. Okay, so you can see that is was the top and this was the bottom. So it was a massive bearish candle, already setting up a sentiment of going an uptrend. Okay, it is going up. Okay, so then we come down to the 5-minute and then we look at the 5-minute and see what happens now. So if we started here, as you can see, this is where we started at 9:30. So 5-minute is right here. You can see they were all green candles going up. The momentum reduced a little bit, but you can see the wicks at the bottom showing serious candle action of going up, an upward trend. It's an upward pressure pull. The buyers are strong and they are pushing the stock up, Tesla up. Looking at yesterday, you could see it was just ranging, but you can see today it started with massive. And you can see the 5 and the 15-minute coincide. Okay, this was the highest for the 5-minute. This was the lowest for the 5-minute. This was the same spot for the 15. This was the same spot for the 15. Okay, so you can see they are all in agreement. However, we don't take trades on the 5 or on the 15. Our students go down to just 1 minute and they take the trade. So we are waiting for a break, a retest, and boom. So they entered the trade right here. This is where our students entered the trade and our coaches, they took a long right there and boom. So we are risking, we could bring this down to this level here, the lowest of the previous candle. Okay, so we can go at the lowest of the previous candle right there. The lowest of the previous candle, guys. You can see the lowest of the previous candle, that line there, and we just target a 1-2 risk to reward ratio. There we go. Boom. So that is, we entered here, okay, right here at 10:05. We were into the market. So that is Tesla. You can see figures. Our stop loss was at 313.52. Our entry point was 314.85, and our take profit was right here at 3.60. Now, some of the risk takers continued. Okay, they had a trailing stop loss. We're going to discuss all these in our future trainings. What is a trailing stop loss? What is a tier profit taking? So instead of taking all the profit at this level, they took like 50% of their profits here. Some of them took 70% or 80%, and then 20% later. So their stop loss shifts, comes up there, and their take profit shifts. So they can maximize the move. Okay, so that's exactly basically what I'm trying to say here. So you could see we had a beautiful retest. That's what I'm saying today. It was so beautiful. What happened today is shocking. I mean, it just followed the script, like breakout, retest, boom, entry. Yeah? Breakout, retest, and boom, entry. Just like that. Just like the script says. Now, some days it's not that obvious. You may have to wait longer, or sometimes it will come in and go down all the way in here, almost breaking down to the other side before it comes out again and retest. So it keeps you waiting. But this was in and out. Okay. So 10:05. Okay, guys, 10:05 took the trades. 10:05, and you can see here by 10:40. 10:40 out. Okay, this is for those of you who took the trades at 5-minute. Let's go to some of our students and coaches who went further down to the 1-minute. You can see what happened at 9:30. Okay, right here, 9:30, 9:30, right there. This is 9:30 right here. This is the candle. This is where it started at 9:30 there, and it was all green all the way. You see the breakout. We waited, the retest, boom, entered right there, and for a long. right there, entered right there, the previous low, which is this one, and 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio right there. So entered at 10:02 and buy this one here. This is 10:09, 10:02, 10:09. Boom, you hit your take profit. 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. That means if you put $100, you'll make $200. That was Tesla. Okay, let's look at NVDA. And I'm almost done, guys, with this. I'm not going to go through all the stocks, all the 5 stocks, but I just want to show you what happened. Again, the same story. So we got 15 minutes. This is what our student did this morning. Very, very shocking. I'm just sharing with you exactly what happened in the community today. Okay, those of you who are not part of the live community, this is me spilling the beans. Okay, so here we go again. You can see 9:30, we had a massive gap up on NVIDIA. So what happened today? Like massive gap up, and then boom, went down, and then boom, starts going up. So again, the stock's behaving differently. So this was the 9:30 candle. So we're going to mark that 9:30 candle right there. That's the top. That was the bottom. This is a 15-minute. And we are going to change this to red. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. This is the candle here. I'm going to mark that candle so we can see it. That's the candle with the blue line. And then we're going to come down to the 5-minute. Okay, again, just scroll backwards. There we go. Okay, here it is. Okay, I think I lost it. Let me. Okay, here it is, 10 o'clock, 9:30, this one right here. So it started here. Okay, so this is the 9:30 candle. This is the 5 minutes now. So that's the 9:30 started. Okay, let's see. I think the 15-minute was not correct. Let me remove all the drawings. Let's go back to the 15 minutes. What's the 9:30 one? Okay, here's the 9:30. Okay, right here. So we're going to mark that candle. That's 15 minutes. I need to get this right. That's exactly what happened. 9:30, 9:30, boom, there we go. Sharing, spilling the beans, guys. I am spilling the beans. I'm the master of spilling beans. Okay, I do this on permission from my coaches, my community members. Okay, I'm not showing anything they don't want me to show. This is exactly what they're doing, and they approve this message. Okay, approve this message, guys. So here we go. You can see this is what happened in the first 15 minutes. At 9:30, was seriously, you can see that bearish candle. Okay, bearish means the sellers were stronger than this is NVIDIA. The sellers were stronger than the buyers. This massive red candle here. So literally, it dumped. Okay, it started by going down. Unlike what we saw with the Tesla, Tesla started going up, NVIDIA started by going down. Okay, so the biggest chip maker. If you guys don't know what NVIDIA is, one of the largest companies, the technology companies, the biggest chip maker. You know, the chips that they use for electrical vehicles, in your computer, everything. Chips. Biggest chip maker. Okay, in the world. So you guys can see that it started by dumping. Okay, and then all over a sudden it starts going up. Okay, so the buyers woke up, and you can actually see the wicks are now forming from bottom. Okay, this is purely candle action here, but you can see we are in the open range here. Again, we had a nice breakout, and then we had a nice retest, and some people are already getting into the sell. You see right now, they went into the trade, they took a long trade, and they are still in the money, guys. Okay, so we're going to go down to the 5 minutes. But you can see this is not as great as what we had with Tesla. Tesla was straightforward. Okay, 7 minutes, and people were already making their money. So this is the starting candle here for the 5 minutes. Okay, you can see the 5 minutes. Okay, the 5 minutes. This is the 5 minute here. You can see, so the high does not really coincide with the low coincides, but the high does not coincide with the 50, with the 50, because this is the first candle, 5 minute candle. So the high does not coincide with the 15. The high for the 5 minute candle is this one here. You can see, so there's a gap between these two. So some people trade that gap. Okay, some people use that gap to trade. Okay, they use that as their stop losses and take profits. Yeah, support and resistance. So that's yet another strategy for another day. But for now, the advanced traders use some of all these complicated gimmicks where they use this gap to take their trades too. So anyway, you can see it did not. But anyway, you can see there was a breakout. Okay, we wait for the retest, which is here. Then again, it comes back. Doesn't really see the type of candle that forms, showing you the long wick on the top. There's still pressure to go down. So this would not be a trade that somebody wants to take. Now, some of our risk-taking students only wait for the breakout. Once the breakout happens, they take a trade, risk minimum. Okay, they are willing to risk, and they take a trade on just the breakout. Now, for you, for the beginners, I say you wait for the retest. So once the retest happens, you can see all these. It happens, it comes up, it's confirmed. Then you can enter the trade there, and boom, you just target the previous low as your stop loss, and there you go. So here we are, long trade right there, and you're going to test the previous low. Okay, you're going to target a 1, 2, and this is what happened. Some people lost money when they did that. You can see that. Boom, taken out of the market. Okay. And then what happens? We come back, wait for the retest for the 5 minutes again, which happens right there. Closes above. And we're going to target the previous low. The candle that closes above is this one here. So we're going to start there. And this is the previous low. And you can see that trade is still going on. Okay. So there's some people who are still on their trade right now. Wait. So NVDA was not so good compared to Tesla. Tesla made lots of money. NVIDIA handed some people their first loss. Okay, I just showed you where the loss happened. And some people made money, like the risk takers. They came in here, took a trade here without waiting for the retest, and they were able to close that immediately. Okay, so you can see all kinds of people in the community, so you are not obliged to follow the rules, to follow the masses. You can make your own decision, but that comes with practice and experience. So guys, I'm going to end this here, but before I go, I'd promised to show you guys one thing. For those of you who are into digital marketing, okay, there is an AI tool that a lot of our students use to generate images. Okay, so it's called Leonardo.ai. Leonardo.ai. It can actually create videos, it can create images for you. Okay, even some of the thumbnails that I use on my I will use on my YouTube, we create using some of these tools. So all you have to do is you can go and sign up. Maybe I put a link down there for you guys to access it. Okay, an affiliate. So maybe you can reward me for referring you guys. Okay, you can create some spectacular images like this. Look at this, man. This is beautiful. They are almost real, guys. They are almost real. AI is getting so good. Okay. You can see I have an account here for Smart Wolf Club community. We do have an account here, Smart Wolf Club. Okay, you can use this to generate real-time, okay, videos. You can create AI videos. You can create images. You can do. It can integrate with Canva. If you guys don't know what Canva is, you can look it up. There's a lot of YouTube videos on Canva, but you can still look at some of the images. Look at that image right there. Okay. And here is the prompt. So the biggest challenge is getting the prompt. Now, to get the prompt, you can use AI to generate the prompt. So you can go to ChatGPT, ask ChatGPT to give you a prompt, and then you just give ChatGPT the details. Say, ChatGPT, can you give me a prompt to create an AI image or generate an AI video for ABCD? If you want to say a breathtaking, captivating woman draped in stunning violet, yeah, just give ChatGPT some pointers, and it's gonna give you a prompt that you can use, you can refine, you can change it a little bit, you can tweak it, and use that prompt on Leonardo to create a beautiful image. And these images are free to use. You can generate, you can download them, and you can use them anywhere on your Instagram, on your video tubes, on your social media, on your marketing campaigns, and that makes your life very easy. Because before it was very expensive. It's very expensive to hire a photographer to go and take pictures for something for you. And now, if I have time next time, I'm going to show you how to generate the videos. But I want to keep this very short. But do me a favor, guys. Before I finish this, let's say a word of prayer, because we all need help. We all need help. In the belief of the Power Almighty, I pray whoever is going to apply this training will be successful. I pray that the markets be good to our students, all of us, so we can succeed in trading. And I pray that those of who are going to share these videos may receive extra blessings for their work. I pray this in the belief of the Power Almighty. Amen. Thank you, guys, and thank you for your time. I'm going to keep this trainings a little shorter, and I'm going to try to get myself jumping into the topic as soon as the video starts. Somebody is telling me I'm taking too much time in the beginning, introducing Smart Wolf Club without sharing the message in the beginning. So the first few minutes, I should go into the material just immediately. So I'm going to get better, okay? Because guys, I'm an online digital marketer, digital creator, student of trading. I'm a student. My coaches, nobody really is into creating videos, YouTube videos. This is one we are giving it as a service to the community. Okay, so we are not experts when it comes to the creating videos. So if you find me beating about the bush or talking about stuff, it's just because I want to make it simple, very simple, to make sure everybody understands. You know, some people are watching this video for the first time. Some people have not watched this for many years. They've never watched it, so they just they fall onto this video. Then they're wondering who are these clowns? Who are these people talking about trading? Who are they? So we're going to give you some information. Okay. So some of us have been online since 1998. So if it's anything online, we've been there, done that. If it's the courses, we've taken them, we have subscribed, we've paid. So AI is here. Now, I did promise something about, I did promise something about, okay, AI. Guys, I didn't show you the video. Let me remove this, and then I'll bring you Leonardo, because somebody's saying, oh, we can't see Leonardo. Okay, let me share the screen and show you what I'm doing with Leonardo. Here it is. Okay, here it is, guys. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. See this image here? It's created on leonardo.ai. This beautiful image here. You can use this on social media or on your advertising. For, let's say, if you're in the fashion industry, okay, you're making this type of clothes, you can use a prompt. So these prompts you can generate using AI also. So like this prompt that produced this image, the prompt says, a breathtaking, captivating woman draped in stunning violet blue garments against a mesmerizing background. The elegant subject exudes grace, beauty, striking features, and an aura of sophistication. This exquisitely detailed portrait, whether painting or photograph, showcases the woman's enchanting allure and impeccable sense of style. The richness of color and texture, coupled with the overall composition, elevate this image to a truly exceptional and mesmerizing work of art. Guys, look at that. So you can actually generate a video using the same prompt. And Leonardo is going to give you a video. Some of the videos you guys see in TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, they're all being generated by AI. Okay, it has become so easy to create these resources that many years ago we had to pay somebody to take a picture, or very expensive. Now you can do this at the comfort of your house, your home. So guys, the opportunities are there. And if you want to learn about anything online, digital marketing, you can join the Smart Wolf Club. Join our master classes for those of you who need hand holding, because we have students who are crushing this. We have coaches who are doing this, and they're all over the world. We have coaches from, we don't care what color, size, shape you come from. We are working with every bad. Guys, with that, now I'm going to put the link for Leonardo maybe below here so you guys can go and check it out. This resource is massive. Let me see if I can just take you back. Okay, you see Leonardo. Look at this. All the tools, image, real-time canvas. You can edit your stuff if you want to be more technical. Look at all these images. You can create all this. Look at the video. I mean, breathtaking. Okay. So whatever you want, animals, architecture, characters, foods, science, sci-fi or science, whatever fiction, you can do all that. Trending, new, everything is right here. Okay. You can have your library, you can have images, all that stuff. All you have to do is, and even some of the thumbnails that we use in the Smart Wolf Club, we create them using that. You can create all these stunning looking pictures. You can see all this. Look at this. This was created by this prompt. Somebody used this prompt. Generate a high quality image with precise details and clarity. The application position of the attached reference image. So you give Leonardo a reference image and you want to produce an image like what you have. So in case of somebody saying you copied their image, no, you can just use their image as a model, something that you can model, okay? Not copy, because you don't want to copy somebody for copyright issues. But you can use an image that you like, that you see on maybe on another website or on another storefront or on another social media, or one of your celebrities. You can use their image and generate a high quality image using the image that you are sharing, and it's going to produce something unique, okay, unique for you, for your test, for your need. So the main thing is to learn how to write these prompts, and you don't have to. You don't need a degree to do that. You can use another AI tool to generate this prompt. You can use ChatGPT, for example. You go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT what you want. You can upload the image and tell ChatGPT to give you a prompt that will generate an image of similar quality. And ChatGPT will give you a prompt like this, and you come to Leonardo AI, press the prompt, and voila, boom, by the press of a button, boom, you have a stunning image like this. Look at this. If you share this on your whatever you're sharing, I mean, it's excellent. It's so good. Look at all these. Those of you guys who believe in art, marketing, look at that. This was created using AI. Okay. I think you're on the Victoria Falls. Look at that. So you can take a picture of Victoria Falls, upload it to GPT, and tell them to give you a prompt to create a similar image with extra stuff to make it unique. And you can see, boom, there you go, with two guys, a lady and a man standing at the tip, overlooking see how close they are? See how close they are? So guys, this is possible. All right. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.